Due to COVID-19, this meeting will be conducted as a Zoom meeting pursuant to the provisions of Assembly Bill 361, which suspends certain requirements of the Brown Act. This meeting is being live streamed on the CCTA website. The chair will call upon members, staff, and other speakers by name. Please speak clearly and state your name before giving comments or remarks. Persons participating via Zoom with their cameras enabled are reminded that their activities are visible to viewers. Members participating by Zoom wishing to speak should physically raise their hand and unmute their mic when called upon. Members should mute their mics when done speaking. Citizens participating by Zoom wishing to speak should use the Raise Hand feature or dial *9 if participating via phone, and the chair or staff will call upon them at the appropriate time. Citizens will have 3 minutes to speak. After 3 minutes, staff will lower their hand and mute their mic. Participants via phone will be called upon by the last 4 digits of their phone number. It is requested that public speakers state their names and organization, but providing such information is voluntary. Written public comments received in accordance with the teleconferencing special notice for public comment guidelines are printed on the meeting agenda. If authors of the written correspondence would like to speak, they should raise their hand and the chair will call upon them at the appropriate time. All written correspondence received after that and during the meeting will be entered into the record. A roll call vote will be taken for all action items. Thank you for participating in a meeting of the Contra Costa Transportation Authority.
Okay, thank you. And thank you all for attending this special meeting. Tara, can we do roll call, please?
Commissioner Fedeli?
Here.
Commissioner Haskew?
Here.
Commissioner Kelly?
Here.
Commissioner Meadows?
Here.
Commissioner/Representative Nowak?
Here.
Commissioner Perkins?
Here.
Commissioner Sauce?
Here.
Vice Chair Arnrich?
Here.
Chair/Representative Glover?
Here.
Representative Foley?
Present.
We do have a quorum. We have members Thorpe, Carlson, and Representative Peoples absent.
Okay. Next item on our agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance, and it will be led by our Vice Chair, Neil Arnrich.
Thank you,
If you
Chair
put up-
Glover. Oh,
Mute
sorry.
your mics.
Yes, everybody, please mute your mics. Place your right hand over your heart and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, thank you. Next item is public comments. These are the opportunity for people and the public to address the body on items that falls within the purview, but is not on today's agenda. Do we have any written comments, Terry?
No written public comment, and we have no public present.
Okay, thank you. So moving right along. We have one regular agenda item tonight, which will be an action item presented by Terralyn Grover to consider the conduct of the meeting for October 23rd.
Good evening, Chair, Commissioners, and Representatives. Since October 2021, the Board has reconsidered the circumstances of meeting conduct and authorized meeting remotely under the Brown Act provision exemptions of Assembly Bill 361 through October 2023. Due to exceeding the 30 days between the regular meetings in September and October, staff has called a special meeting to comply with Assembly Bill 361. This item will be reconsidered at the regular Authority Board meeting on October 18th to consider the conduct of meetings in November. Contra Costa Health Services has not updated their recommendations since March 27 and is continuing to recommend social distancing for public meetings when feasible. Staff is continuing to monitor this guidance and will report back with any findings. Staff requests that the Authority Board, having reconsidered the circumstances, continue conducting in-person meetings with a hybrid component for public participation for the regular Authority Board meetings and remote meetings for all other legislative bodies of the Authority, and special meetings of the Authority Board pursuant to the Brown Act provision exemptions of Assembly Bill 361 and consistent with the Contra Costa Health Services recommendations for social distancing for public meetings to adhere to the 30-day requirement of Assembly Bill 361. That concludes my presentation. I'll take any questions that you may have. Thank you.
Thank you, Terrell Ann. Do we have any written or public comments?
We've not received any written public comment, and we still have no public in attendance.
Hey, thank you. Do I have a motion? Yeah.
I have a question.
Oh, okay. Mr. Fideli?
Due to what a lot of the cities are experiencing around the Bay Area, are there any considerations to changing the phone-in public comments policy of CCTA meetings?
No, we are monitoring and following all of that. I know that there's been 2 cities in our county, also Reno and Brentwood, that it has happened to, where they've had public comment speakers that were speaking in inappropriate language.
It's pretty
So
bad.
I'm doing that, and we're going to get together a protocol. I've talked to all of my administrative staff that clerks our meetings and have briefed them on all of it and how to handle it. And we've been kind of monitoring and tracking. And, you know, for us, we don't get a lot of public comment. So if we have a lot of public comment all of a sudden in a meeting, it's a red flag for us right off the bat. But we are developing and looking at developing a protocol and have gotten
Thank you.
guidance from other agencies as well to help do that.
Our city, El Cerrito, has just moved to prevent online comments, but allow in-person and written. So just FYI, thank you.
Same here. We no longer allow Zoom comments, as does the school district and the fire district in San Ramon.
I move approval of this item.
I'll second it.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely take that into consideration. Right now, we're looking at just training staff on how to handle it. We don't get a lot of public comment, but it's definitely something we'll consider.
Yeah, I just had a comment, even at the beginning of COVID, where most of us that went online in March, April, June, we all had those types of comments, dealt with them then. We have never had that. So we're fortunate. And I think we just stay status quo as long as we can until something tells us otherwise.
We haven't had any comments, but we do have a civility speech that the mayor gives but at the beginning of public comment to let everybody know what our policies are and expectations.
Yeah, I think what we're seeing across the board is that many municipalities are going back to in-person public comments. Something that I'm going to be recommending to my board because we have a frequent flyer, and so
Yeah.
so we're going to be considering it. I think it's a disservice to our public that really wants to deal with the issues that's before us. So, in any event, we do have a motion, and that motion was by
Aaron Meadows,
Aaron, and a second by.
Chris Kelly.
All right, thank you, Sue.
Sure, anytime, Federal.
Okay, and I did. Okay, roll call vote.
Commissioner Carlson is absent. Commissioner Fideli,
Aye.
Commissioner Haskew,
Aye.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Meadows,
Aye.
Commissioner Nowak,
Yes.
Commissioner Perkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Sauce,
Yes.
Commissioner Thorpe is absent. Vice Chair Arnrich,
Aye.
Chair Glover.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously with Commissioners Carlson and Thorpe absent.
Okay, so at this time, there's no correspondence in your packet. This meeting is adjourned, and again, appreciate you all showing up for this special meeting.
Thank you. So we can meet tomorrow morning for APC, by the way. We need
Amen.
Yep.
See ya.
you later. See you
Good
in the
night,
morning.
everyone.
Good night.
Hi, thank you.